Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. Welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks tonight. Guys, what can I say about this loss tonight? I mean, in second overtime for the Los Angeles Lakers, there's a lot of emotions, lots of talks, lots to blame when it comes to every sort of realm of how the Lakers played tonight. You can blame on the Lakers, you can blame on the refs, and we'll get all into that in tonight's game tonight, and review and my analysis about the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. So I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please make sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. I mean, I really do appreciate all of you for showing me the love, support all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. I'm grateful to every single one of you. And guys, let's just get right into a competitive, let's just say it, okay? The Lakers were competitive in the second half. I mean, we were down by 19. And for some reason, the Lakers decided, you know what, we got to come back. We got to do whatever we can to not get humiliated once again against the Dallas Mavericks in this particular matchup. And, on Christmas Day, that was a horrible result when it came to the Lakers loss tonight. And I just got a comment here from Lakers World Order. Thank you once again for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. What's up to you, my brother? I mean, I have to say this is I really do appreciate your love and support as well. And for those of you who are joining me and will be joining me on this live stream, please go check out Lakers World Order. He talks about the Lakers. He's passionate about it, and he gives great analysis about the Lakers, the good and the bad. So please, and with those good reviews, they're merit because obviously he knows his Lakers and he loves his Lakers. So go check out Lakers World Order. His channel is just amazing, and go check it out. He knows his Lakers stuff. So please go check him out. Anyway, guys, let's talk about, when it comes down to it, the Lakers were just competitive. I was just so impressed by how great the Lakers were just playing in the second half. And, when it came down to it, they were just on a roll. At one point, they were just going back and forth. And, when it came down to overtime, there's some questionable, calls that were made from the refs that I honestly put a lot of question about, when it came down to the callings. There were some fouls that were made against the Dallas Mavericks tonight were a bit questionable. I honestly can say that, some of the calls should have been made when it came down to the foul that were towards the Lakers. And, it was just one of those moments where, it should have been called. But unfortunately, I'm not sure what the refs were looking, but obviously, there were some calls that were made that could have went in our favor, but unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. So, having said all that, I mean, the Lakers, they just should have, you know, you can also think that, the Lakers at the same time, they were shorthanded as well. I mean, sure, we had LeBron James return and Troy Brown Jr., but, we're still missing Lonnie Walker, Anthony Davis, and also Austin Reeves, who honestly could have been a big help for the Lakers, especially in the starting lineup, which I will get to in just a bit. But, it was just one of those moments where, it just should have been a much bigger result, a bigger ending for us when it came down to the Lakers winning tonight. But, unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And now the Lakers are on a 2-game losing streak. So it is just another situation there where the Lakers are just not doing good at the moment when it comes down to it. But it is what it is, guys. I mean, hopefully the Lakers could turn this have a bounce back game, potentially, maybe. I believe they have another two days off. They will have, I believe, a Sunday's matchup. I forgot who it was. I just saw it just a couple of minutes ago. Uh, yeah, the 76ers. So maybe the Lakers will have a bounce back, matchup there. But we'll just have to wait and see about that, if they will potentially beat them in that particular matchup. But the Lakers are on a roll. The Lakers are on a roll for these past couple of games when they went on their 5-game winning streak, and this is a whole different Lakers team going into the new year. So I'm very impressed so far what we're seeing. But I still think the Lakers should make a trade, and hopefully they do when it comes to improving the team. I know that's a possibility, but we just have to wait and see what's out there. And you never know, the Lakers could look at the potential free agents that's still available. Obviously, Boogie Cousins comes to mind when it comes to finding another big. And there's a couple of bigs in mind that the Lakers are looking at, but so far nothing has been shown as of late when it comes to the Lakers showing any signs of signing some of the players. I know tomorrow Boogie Cousins will have a workout with the Lakers, so hopefully it turns out well, and maybe we can bring him in. And I know some Laker fans are thinking, we should look at Jay Huff from the South Bay Lakers. I mean, I personally, I will not mind welcoming him in to the Lakers, but I would rather have, honestly, Boogie Cousins in my opinion. But it's just my opinion. Maybe the Lakers will look at Jay Huff, but we just have to wait and see about that. Just got another comment here from Lakers World Order. Thank you again for commenting on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Injuries are killing us, along with bad shot selection. Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. Injuries has been the downfall of the Lakers, especially since Anthony Davis went down with the Lakers with his injury. The Lakers are starting to scramble, trying to find ways to win games. And, it works. The Lakers went on that 5-game winning streak without Anthony Davis. And, we had obviously Austin Reeves on the team. And, I think at one point we didn't have Lonnie Walker for a lengthy period. But, hopefully he returns very soon, because obviously Lonnie Walker is a type of guy that we honestly would love to have back, because, he really brings that third option to the table to the Lakers when it comes to shooting efforts and, finding the right, shot selection. But, obviously tonight's loss was made because of the bad shot selections. So I really believe that. I mean, there were some bad shots that were made from the Lakers. I mean, all across the board. Just I personally think, when you're a team that is not shooting very well, and you can tell by the results of LeBron how he was shooting, finding his shots, and Dennis Schroeder as well, which obviously for these past 2 games he has been really bad, abysmal, if you will, of how how badly he was shooting out there for these past couple of 2 games. But when your shots are not happening, go to the rim, make layups. I mean, make mid-range shots. I mean, go that route. Why, for some reason, you thinking that oh, this one will go in, oh, that one will go in? No, I don't know. For some reason, the Lakers, in general, they're not a good shooting team, and they just don't find the right shot selection. And it's just one of those moments where the Lakers just they had to do something to find some sort of help when it comes to shooting. And that's just something that the Lakers and Rob Pelinka needs to do when it comes to improving the team. Now, it does not mean to get rid of our future first round picks or anything like that. I mean, I personally think the Lakers should keep their first round picks and use them to potentially go after some players that will be a game changer for the franchise once LeBron James leaves, or just down the line until 2027, that particular player will be the future for the team moving forward. So honestly, it's just one of those moments, guys, where I just have to say, something needs to happen. Some trade needs to happen. A simple one. It doesn't have to be a game changer, or maybe honestly a game changer, but obviously, just something that helps the Lakers boost their chances of turning things around. So, hopefully things will start to turn out well for the Lakers when it comes down to finding the right trade out there. But we just have to wait and see and be patient. What's on the mindset of Rob Pelinka to make that happen? So, yeah, definitely, guys. Let's see what else. Let's talk about in general the stats of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I just got a comment here from Samurai Beast Warrior. Welcome back to the live stream. I really do appreciate it. Once again, you're going after Darvin Ham. I've said it once and I'll say it again to you, brother. I have to say, when it comes down to it, this is a first-year head coach. We are depleted of a roster. We are shorthanded. No Anthony Davis, no Austin Reeves, no Lonnie Walker. You can tell that this is not his season, and this is his first year as a head coach. So we can give him some slack of, obviously learning how to be a head coach in this league. So I will give a slide to Darvin Ham when it comes down to it. So, once again, I understand your frustration. You want a new coach. You want Mark Jackson. You want just experienced head coaches. But, give Darvin Ham some credit here. I mean, he brings the leadership in the locker room. He commands it. And he is obviously, showing it when it comes down to, bringing that leadership in the locker room, which obviously we need, in this Lakers locker room. And, obviously LeBron James adores him. And even Russell Westbrook, who is destined to getting Sixth Man of the Year if he continues this route. And obviously he had a great night out there tonight. And I'll get to his stats in just a bit. But, I'm still on the Darvin Ham bandwagon. And hopefully he just continues to learn and hopefully just gets more knowledge of being a head coach in this league. So I'm going to give him a bit of credit here. But, at the same time, he could have had a better lineup, in my opinion. I mean, sure, when you look at the starting lineup, obviously when you look at LeBron and, the rest of the starting lineup, LeBron was mainly the guy that really, tried to do wherever he can to win this game. But when you look across the starting lineup, obviously you look at Thomas Bryant, who had a pretty bad night. I mean, he had 11 points, went 5 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three, which obviously across the board, the Lakers shot badly out there tonight. I mean, just LeBron James 0 of 7 alone was indication that the Lakers were not going to have a good shooting night against the Mavs out there tonight. And, it's just across the board. I mean, even Dennis Schroeder, who had 7 points, was just a poor performance there, when 0 of 6 from the three. And, it's just bad. I mean, bad across the board for the starting lineup. I mean, I'm still surprised that Max Christie is still in the starting lineup. I mean, that's good for him, but at the same time, you should have put a better lineup. Maybe put Troy Brown Jr. in the starting lineup, or just somebody out there in the backup roles that could have helped the Lakers boost the lineups, if you will. So I can give you credit for that, Samurai Beast Warrior, when it comes to that sort of mistake from Darvin Ham. But, as I said, he's still learning. So let's give him some credit there. What else here? No excuses for this loss. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, the Lakers could have won this game. We could have a better shooting night. But, at the same time, and, obviously going back to Lakers World Orders question, just having a better shot selection would have been a much better result of the game. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. So, and, with still, the Lakers not having, Austin Reeves and Lonnie Walker, and, just being depleted of a roster, obviously, Lakers were just destined to not really play that well in tonight's game against the Dallas Mavericks. So, and yeah, I mean, it is a type of situation there where the Lakers, just you know they were just depleted on all across the board when it comes to shorthanded players and just shooting efforts. Shooting efforts was the downfall of the Lakers' loss out there tonight. I just see some comments here. Lakers World Order, what's up, Samurai? Oh, so you guys know each other. Oh, awesome. There's some connections there, so good for you guys. What else? Darvin Ham deserves to be fired after this loss. Yeah, I mean, I understand your frustrations, but I don't think the Lakers will fire him anytime soon. So I think the Lakers like Darvin Ham, and I think he's trying his best out there with the roster that he has. And if it was a whole different roster, with better shooters and better circumstances, I think at least Darvin Ham would have a much better season. When it comes down to the personnels and the type of players around him that could obviously win for him. So and you could just tell the Lakers tried so hard. They were competitive. They were competitive in overtime and also in double overtime. But it just wasn't enough. Wasn't enough with the lack of shooting and just the lack of and the lack of shot selection. So I agree with 100% with what Lakers World Order said when it came down to that analysis, and it is absolutely true. It's just all bad across the board for the Lakers. Let's continue on with the starting lineup. Obviously, actually, I said the gist of it. Obviously, you know, and I didn't realize that we didn't have Patrick Beverly. So obviously, I'm not trying to say Patrick Beverly could have been a game changer, but he could have had some defensive efforts from the Lakers, but um, for the Lakers, but unfortunately, he just wasn't out there. So it's really sad. I didn't realize he was playing. So, but I think he's dealing with an injury. Last time I heard. So, hopefully he comes back pretty soon. I mean, we need all the help we can get from this Lakers team. So, but pretty soon we see the return of Anthony Davis. So that's a possibility. Maybe this week, or no, next week potentially. So yeah, that's a possibility that we have to wait for when it comes down to the returns of our players very soon. So that's a possibility, possibly next week. And we could hear some news about potentially who will fill the last roster spot. It could be Boogie Cousins. It could be Jay Huff. There's a couple of players that the Lakers are looking at who are going to be working out with the Lakers pretty soon, and we could see an announcement of a signee pretty soon. So we could expect that from the Lakers pretty soon. Just got a comment here from once again Lakers World Order. Have a great night, man. I've got to go to sleep. Yeah, go ahead, go to bed, or get some rest. I really appreciate you joining in this live stream and giving us your input. Some really good input. And guys, for those of you who are joining me, go check out Lakers World Order. He really knows his stuff. He knows his Lakers, and he's passionate about the Lakers. So go check him out. Subscribe to his channel, and just show him the love, support. Yeah, definitely. I'm subscribed to him, so go subscribe to him. So definitely. What else here? Yeah, Samurai Beast Warrior. I want Rob Pelinka fired, and you want Darvin Ham to be fired. I mean, yeah, I understand. I get it. What else? Let's talk about all across, other than LeBron. Obviously, the rest of the starting lineups didn't really step up to the plate when it comes to helping LeBron out. But there was a lot of efforts from the second unit, especially from Russell Westbrook, who had a really good night out there tonight. I have to say he played very well out there tonight. He had played for 40 minutes, obviously, and put up 28 points for the Lakers. Led the Lakers tonight in scoring, went 3 of 6 from the three. I mean, this is very surprising. I mean, Russell Westbrook is not known for being a shooter for this team. I mean, starting off this season, he averaged 8% from the three. So that tells you that he is not a shooter. But obviously, he shot very well out there tonight, and especially in overtime. We saw a glimpse of him shooting threes that really helped the Lakers out a bit, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. But he gave us 7 rebounds and 5 assists and 2 steals. Great job out there for Russell Westbrook, a potential winner of a Sixth Man of the Year. And you never know, he could also have an All-Star appearance with his performance for these past couple of games. So, and over these past couple of months since he accepted his role off the bench, and obviously it had worked, and he's commanding the second unit, and it's showing, really showing out there tonight, or not just tonight, but every single Lakers game, and it shows, and that also commends on the leadership of Darvin Ham. I'm not sure what he told Russ Westbrook, but obviously something worked for him to play the way that he's playing. And, it's been nothing but a huge help for the Lakers when it comes to, how he conducted himself, for the season so far. And it's really working. And he's turning out some really good results after that. So definitely. I just got a comment here. Yeah, you just gotta come here. Hi, I'm new. I'm a Lakers fan, and they lost my they lost. I'm mad. Yeah, I absolutely. Welcome to the live stream. I really do appreciate you joining here, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it, and show me the love, support, and thank you for joining here. And yeah, I mean, it's sad. I mean, it's really frustrating when the Lakers lose, and I understand a lot of Lakers frustration when it comes down to the Lakers. Not winning games in key moments in key situations, and it's just because of how the Lakers roster is constructed, and it's just one of those type of seasons where it didn't go the Lakers' way when it comes to signing certain players, and we have to understand the situation of what the Lakers went through in the Lakers off season. When you have a taxpayer mid-level exception that's around 6 million, and the rest of the money that you have is veteran minimums, and you only had like maybe 3 or 4 players under contract, you can just tell that the Lakers were not going to have a perfect off season that could improve the team. They tried they went after some pretty decent players. I mean, obviously Lonnie Walker was a big steal for us, who obviously is having a great season for the Lakers, and there's a couple of others that really stepping up to the plate for the Lakers as of late. I mean, obviously Dennis Schroeder at one point, when it comes down to his shooting efforts, that's been a big help for the Lakers. And that's also a good signing for the Lakers. And Troy Brown Jr. has been a big help on the defensive side. But other than that, the Lakers just really lacked shooting. That's what it was. We really expected the Lakers will go after some young players who can shoot. But obviously, this roster and some of the players on this Lakers roster, other than Lonnie Walker, who has been a good shooter for the Lakers, a pretty decent shooter for the Lakers. But, it is what it is, guys. I mean, hopefully the Lakers will look at their wrongs, and hopefully will correct them in the off season in free agency in 2023. So that will be a possibility that we have to hope, because the Lakers will have money then. They'll have around 30 plus million, 30 plus million in cap space. That will obviously help them out in a big way. So, we just have to wait and see about that. So definitely, but that's a long way to go. But, that's on the mindset or the plan really of what the Lakers will do in the off season. Let's see some comments here from Samurai Beast Warrior. Wow, you're commenting a lot, buddy. I really appreciate it. I'm sick of the refs fixing ball games. Yeah, definitely. I even mentioned it in this live stream. I mean, some of the mistakes and calls that were made from the refs are a bit questionable, and you could say controversial, because there are some situations there that I honestly, when I saw some of the calls that were made, it's a bit ridiculous, because some of the fouls that went towards the Lakers were a bit outrageous in my opinion. I have to say, if it wasn't for those fouls that were called by the refs, I think the Lakers would have a winning chance. They could have competed, if you will, in a much better ending in the second quarter, or the second overtime, excuse me. So that could have been a possibility, but unfortunately, that was the downfall. Bad calls were made from the refs that really obviously diminished of the Lakers' loss out there tonight. But it is what it is, guys. I mean, we can just dwell on the situation, but hopefully move on in these next 2 games off for the Lakers, and hopefully they will have a bounce back against the 76ers on Sunday. So that'll be a possibility of a win there, but sort of remains to be seen at that particular game if they will come out with the win or not. But for these past couple of games, the Lakers have been on a roll, and it's a much different competitive team this time around. But we just have to wait and see about that. Definitely. Let the players play. No need for bets. Yeah, that's true. The refs that fixed the Lakers Mavs ball game should be in jail. Yeah, I mean, there were just bad calls all across the board that were very bad, and obviously you could say that it was downfall of the Lakers when it comes down to that, um, but there was also mistakes were made out there tonight, and going back to Lakers world order, he mentioned it. I mean, the Lakers bad shot selection. I mean, it was just bad all across the board when it came to the certain decisions that were made from certain Lakers making some shots that could have obviously made a whole huge difference, which we will. I mean, when it comes down to instead of making countless free throws, 3-pointers, the Lakers could have went for a layup or went for a mid-range shot. That could have obviously helped the Lakers win games, when it comes down to it, or could have win this game, if you will. But, unfortunately, it didn't go that route. And, obviously, as I mentioned, LeBron went 0 of 7 from the 3. And then you had Dennis Schroeder, who went 0 of 6 from the 3. But, other than that, some of the players that had their shots go in, like Russell Westbrook, like Kendrick Nunn, surprisingly, who had 12 points out there, went 3 of 8 from the 3. Those were good, shots selections that were made from those particular players. But when you can tell it was a trend that the Lakers were shooting badly, that tells you right there that LeBron should stop shooting threes. And also Dennis Schroeder, stop shooting threes. Go for layups. Go for mid-range shots. That could have obviously turned things around for the Lakers. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case whatsoever. I mean, that can also play a big role in the Lakers' downfall in this loss out there tonight in the second overtime against the Dallas Mavericks. But you guys, let's just hope that the Lakers will turn things around in the next game against the 76ers, hopefully. I just want to check if Joel Embiid, is he injured or is he still playing? Just want to make sure, guys. And thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, I think he's still playing. Yeah. Last time I checked, I thought he was injured, but no, he is still he's still playing out there. So definitely, that will be a matchup to see. But the 76ers, they're not doing pretty well themselves. Or no, they're doing pretty good. They have a good record. But with this loss, I'm just looking at the standings of the Lakers. With their loss, they are down in the 13th seed in the Western Conference. They're basically tied with OKC Thunder, and they're pretty close in range with the Portland Trailblazers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Utah Jazz. Because they had 23 losses there. That could obviously change, and obviously it's kind of like a competitive Western Conference, if you will. I mean, it's so competitive when it comes to any sort of team that can reach the play-in. I mean, it's just in reach of all of those players or all of those teams to be competitive to get those particular seats. Now, the LA Clippers, they're almost there. They're almost in, the Lakers could potentially reach those particular seats, if you will. So, if somehow the LA Clippers continue to lose, if they just start to lose, some games, that could obviously help the Lakers' chances of reaching those particular seeds. But it's just kind of like a back and forth situation when it comes to those particular teams that's surviving for a playoff run, which obviously the Lakers are when it comes down to the circumstances. So, yeah, we just have to wait and see. I mean, hopefully the Lakers could potentially turn things around, moving forward into the season, where if it's a trade being made or just some of the players stepping up, like a Dennis Schroeder, who we saw for these past couple of games, has been on a roll. But for these past 2 games, he wasn't, because obviously he was shooting pretty badly for these past 2 games. But obviously he could be a big help for the Lakers when it comes down to his shooting efforts down the line. But hopefully he just makes his shots go in pretty soon. And then obviously the return of Anthony Davis and Lonnie Walker, that's a possibility for those guys to potentially return to help the Lakers out. But, we just have to wait and see. Wait and see about that when it comes to, you know, some of our players returning, because obviously that's been a big failure for the Lakers because, injured players played a big role of the Lakers losing for these past couple of games. Obviously, Austin Reeves, if you will, if you really think about it, Austin Reeves, since he was injured, the Lakers haven't been, haven't had that sort of help that Austin Reeves brings to the table when it comes to, commanding the floor and obviously, helping us out on the defensive side and also offensively when it comes to his shooting efforts. So those players, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, Lonnie Walker, those are the players that hopefully we want to see return, because obviously we need them. We need them more than ever for their return. Definitely. So, yeah, guys, I mean, I said the gist of, this Lakers loss. I mean, it was disappointing all across the board, when it comes to injuries and obviously bad shot selections, and obviously, what else? The refs. I honestly believe some of the refs calls were pretty bad out there when it comes down to it. So, hopefully Lakers will bounce back from it. Hopefully in these 2 games off, they could obviously see their mistakes and get some rest when it comes to LeBron, obviously. And hopefully they could potentially turn things around and have a bounce back game on Sunday against the 76ers. That could be a win for us, but hopefully it's just sort of remains to be seen if that will be the case. But we just have to wait and see. Definitely. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe to the channel, and once again, thank you, Lakers World Order, for commenting in this live stream. Samurai Beast Warrior, thank you again for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. And for the rest of you, thank you for watching this live stream. I really do appreciate it. If you guys like this this content that I give about everything that when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers, whether if it's news, updates, speculations about the Lakers, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media. And of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please, once again, hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you'll know when I upload on this channel. And because there's going to be a lot of news about the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to potential signees of their open roster spot. It could be for Boogie Cousins or someone else. So please stay tuned for that. I'll definitely make a video once that signee is made from the Lakers when it comes to that open roster spot. And of course, when it comes to trade rumors. Please stay tuned for all news updates, speculations about that. I mean, it's getting close. It's getting close for us to have a better idea of who the Lakers will be targeting when it comes to certain trades. That is realistic type of scenarios. So please stay tuned for that. And I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me once again, all across social media, and of course on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. And please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and follow me all across social media. And I'll see you all in the next live stream. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Once again, thank you, Lakers World Order, Samurai Beast Warrior, all of you for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Please be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you all for joining me. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.